Yeah, one issue from Game 2, how it was officiated. LeBron appeared to be fouled by Steph and Clay. Ty Lue was not happy. He got a rare tech afterwards. And today, the official NBA refs account tweeting, "We missed this one. It should have been a foul." The defensive player undercuts the offensive player, knocking him off balance. Unfortunately, the referee had a closed look at the point of contact. Good to have Micheal Wilbon back with us here. And, Michael, how do you think the officiating has affected this series so far after 2 games?
Well, certainly in Game 1, it was dramatic. I mean, we talked a lot about the changed block charge call involving KD and LeBron, but we didn't talk about plays before that. It seems the Cavaliers were on the short end of at least 2 plays before that one in that game and could have been up, 4 or 5 points, with the ball if we think about going right through the block charge change, which I hate. You just shouldn't be reviewing judgment calls in a game, calls made on the court. I can't believe that the NBA will stand for that another season. But then yesterday, you get this particular call. Now, yesterday was not affected by any one call. That was a blowout. It's a 19-point win by Golden State. When the Warriors are playing that efficiently, that productively, hitting the threes, a record number of threes by Steph Curry, Cleveland has no complaint about yesterday. Any complaint needs to start with a lack of physicality and effort, which is what Ty Lue said in his post-game remarks.
And you see, though, the frustration from LeBron there with the referees on that call as he was going for the basketball on the outlet from Kevin Love. Now, interesting story on the Kevin Durant and the Athletic about that 2016 summer meeting with members of the Warriors in the Hamptons, saying at that time in my career, I didn't know how other people felt about my game. And I knew that was pretty damn good. And I knew I worked extremely hard, but I needed that validation from my peers and teams and GMs. People that are really into the game to really help me feel good about myself and help me feel confident and let me know that what I was doing was working. So when they all came, they all put stuff to the side to come to the meeting. I was like, man, this is amazing. It was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? What's your reaction to Kevin Durant saying he needed that validation from his peers?
Well, I think that too often we presume that professional athletes, particularly great ones, ones that are as accomplished as Kevin Durant, don't have any insecurities about what they do professionally, and that's a bad presumption. We shouldn't presume that. And I think you see this when you cover sports as long as I have. You're in locker rooms, and you see guys who are just so physically imposing with these generous and diverse talents. But if you listen to them, really listen, you find out at times they're wondering about what it is they're doing and whether it's accepted, whether or not they should be doing something else. That's where coaching comes in. That's where mentoring comes in. And so on the face of it, initially I thought, wow, you wouldn't think KD feels that way. But on the other hand, look at what happened in Oklahoma City. He's playing with a guy, Russell Westbrook. I don't know what their communication was like or lack thereof. Maybe he wasn't getting that sort of feeding and nurturing that he needed and is found in Oakland. So I don't think it's as rare as we think it is. I think it's rare that athletes with the stature of Kevin Durant admit it publicly.
Micheal Wilbon with us on SportsCenter talking about Kevin Durant.
72